Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I have a yoga workout for you, just a quick one, which will be focusing on building endurance in the legs. So when you're ready to begin, come find a seat on the mat, either on the shins or in a nice cross-legged position. When you're there, begin to take a few deep breaths. Feel free to close the eyes. Find that length in the spine. And just begin to arrive here on the mat, deepening your breathing. Noticing your surroundings, noticing your body. And then maybe taking one hand onto your stomach and the other onto your chest. Just notice the sensations of your breathing and begin to deepen it further. Try and let go of your worries, of your thoughts. Just noticing those sensations helps to bring us into the present. Good, one more deep breath. And then inhale, raise both arms up. Exhale, bring the hands out in front of you, interlace the fingers and add a few little wrist circles. Inhale, reach the arms up again. And exhale, bring the left arm behind your back, reach the right arm up, just gently stretching the shoulder here. Good, release the left arm, reach it up with an inhale, and exhale, bring that right hand behind you, inhale to lift the left arm up. Deep breaths. Inhale, reach both arms back up, exhale, bring them down, and interlace the fingers again, adding a few more wrist circles. Good, from here we're going to inhale, rise up, so we're balancing just on the shins. With the exhale, sink the hips back. Inhale, come back forwards. Exhale, arms forward, engage the core, sink the hips back. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, bring that body back. You should feel it in the quads here. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, this time hold the position, sink the hips back. Good, inhale back up. And exhale, hands down, come into that tabletop position. Take a breath here. Then tuck the toes under, lift the knees off the mat, come into your plank. Exhale and inhale here. Then on the next exhale, lower the chest to the mat. Inhale, lift for a cobra, engage the back muscles, bring the shoulder blades on the back. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift, maybe go very slightly higher. And then exhale to your downward dog. Deep breaths. Stretch the hamstrings out, open the shoulders towards the mat, tuck the ribs in. Inhale, roll forwards. Exhale, knees to the mat, lower it down. And add a few more cobra lifts and lowers. So inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Progressively going slightly higher here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come back into that downward dog. Good job. Deep breaths. From here, roll it forwards to your plank. Bring the knees to the mat, lower it forwards and down. And inhale, lift it up. Again to that cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time, maybe coming all the way up to your upward facing dog. Only if you're ready for it. Exhale, downward dog. Good, 2 deep breaths. Good, shift your weight onto your left foot, and on the next inhale, Raise the right leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it in through the middle, step it between the hands. And when you're ready, inhale, rise up to your lunge position. Reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, turn to the side, both feet facing that left long edge of the mat. Begin to add a few low side lunge rainbows here. So shifting back and forth. If you feel stable enough, maybe lifting the toes and putting your weight on the heel. The main focus here is trying to stay low throughout this movement, making it more challenging. Good. Inhale, pivot back towards the front of your mat, lifting that back left heel off the mat. Then exhale, bring your hands onto your hips and tilt forward, putting more of your weight in that right leg. Good. Lower the left knee to the mat, bring both hands to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest and sink the hips a little bit towards the mat. Then lift that left knee off the mat, step it back for your plank, lower forwards and down. Inhale, lift the chest for your upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. Good job. Deep breaths. Shift your weight onto your right foot, then inhale, lift the left leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it in through the middle, step it between the hands. Inhale, rise up to that high lunge, and exhale, pivot towards the right side of the mat. I'm going to turn to face you, but you stay where you are, and then begin to add a few more side lunges. Again, stay as low as you can, maybe pivoting onto the heel and lifting the toes. On the next inhale, pivot back towards the front of your mat, reach the arms up, lift the back heel. Exhale, bring the hands onto the hips and fold forwards, bringing more of your weight onto that left leg. Good. Lower the right knee to the mat, bring the hands down, sink the hips, and lift the chest slightly. Deep breath. From here, raise the back right knee, step the left foot back, deep breath here, and then take your flow, lowering down to your stomach and inhaling to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Then exhale, downward dog. Take about 3 deep breaths here, just relaxing, letting the legs have a moment to rest. Good. Then from here, bring your right foot towards the outside of the right hand and left foot on the outside of the left hand. From here, squat down, take a malasana. So if you're unable to get the heels on the mat, then hold that hovered position. But if you are able to get the heels on the mat, then today I'd like you to lift and lower. So work on bringing the hips higher and then lowering them, engaging the legs as you do this. Do it for a couple of reps, inhaling to lift, exhale to lower. Good. Wherever you are, find a seat on the mat. Bring the hands next to the hips, and feel free to try an L hold. So bring those feet off the mat, and then releasing down. We'll give this a couple of attempts. In between, feel free to stretch the hamstrings out and lean over the legs. If you want to try a more active version of this stretch, bring those hands behind you and just use your muscles to pull yourself towards the legs, maintaining that length in the back. Feel free to bend the knees here as well. Good, bring those hands back next to the hips. Feel free to keep the heels on the mat as you try this L lift. But if you can, raise those legs off the mat, even if it's for a brief second, and then return back to the stretch. One more try, here we go. Bring those hands next to the hips and lift. Lower it back down, good job. Find your way to your back. Bring those feet towards the glutes. Hands next to the hips. Deep breath. And we're going to go for a few one-legged glute bridges. So lift those hips up. If you want the shoulder stretch, interlace the fingers behind your back. If you want to focus on the glutes and don't worry about the shoulders, keep them on the sides of the mat. If you can, reach that left leg for the sky. Lift it up. Really engage your legs to press those hips upward. Adding a minor back bend. Good, lower the left foot down, but keeping the hips raised. If you feel ready, try and raise that right leg up for the sky. Hold for a couple of moments. Good, lower the right foot down, release the hands, and exhale, bring those glutes to the mat. Good job. Take some deep breaths. Connect the soles of the feet, open the knees to the side for a recline bound angle. Bring the hands onto the underside of the knees if you need a little extra support. Let your body relax here. And notice as your breath returns to its natural timing. Hold that awareness there. Try not to let the mind wander or drift onto the troubles of your day. Just hold that awareness with the breath. Then inhale, slowly close the knees. And if you're ready, rock up to a seated position. Take one more deep breath, reaching the arms up. And exhale, bringing the palms to the chest. Well done. We'll finish there for today. So thank you so much for joining me. Hit that like button or subscribe button if you enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day.